let's start by talking about MyPlate. Now this image is the new version of what used to be the food pyramid. So this is the USDA's recommendations for Americans for how to fill our plates. As you can see, there are 5 food groups represented: fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy. And I always like to mention water as well, because that is a huge, important part of our intake each day that keeps us healthy. So looking at these 5 categories, we know that many times our meals don't look like what's on how this is organized, right? It doesn't always look like, your apple and your broccoli and a pile of rice and a piece of chicken and a glass of milk. Not every meal is quite that clear. But as we talk through some of these categories, you can think of foods that would fit into each of them and how they might be part of your day overall. So the main points with this plate are that half of your plate is fruits and vegetables. Within the grains category, this makes up a little over a quarter of your diet, right? But half of those grains should be whole grains, and we'll talk more about what that means in a future lesson. For protein, the goal is to vary your protein intake, so take it in from different sources. Again, we'll talk more about what that means and why in a future lesson. And for dairy, the recommendation is to make your dairy low fat. So that's the general theme of MyPlate. Those are the suggestions for each of our categories, and we'll dive into more of that soon.